I am recording this right now and hopefully going to post the contents of this video so that I can always remember that. Okay, just say it. Wait, oh my gosh, I have an ulcer. I always called it a cold sore, but I realized cold sore means herpes, and that's not what this is. What was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna say anytime I'm overwhelmed with a life circumstance, come online and vlog what the process looks like figuring it out so that I could just draw reference to the fact that I've addressed this before and I've done something like this before and I was capable through it before and autonomous through it before and I can do it again. Long story short, all this to say, oh my gosh, one of my closest dear friends is always saying all this to say, and anytime I say that now, I'm like, oh my gosh. I think I actually got it from her. But Jasmine, this is for you. What was I gonna say? Fuck. Oh, I already said it. Did I say it? What was it though? Oh, yeah. So, all this to say. Oh, I have to do job application soon because my job is awesome and very informative, and I've learned so much about the world and about the realm that it is I'm working right now. But this being said, I have more survival needs than my current income is able to provide for me. So I'm hoping to make a job transition because I'm like, slut for experience, but a bigger slut for living wage. I was trying to find a way to say it nicely, but I'm like, interpersonally, my boss knows that I do admire the rooms that she's put me in, the opportunities that I've had, but I'm also just like, in that same breath, I am realizing that, like, I don't know, just as life goes on, I will have new needs present themselves, and I think that right now this is just indicative of the fact that I kind of am in need of a career transition, and I think my thing is, if possible, I actually would like to keep the job that I have right now and just stack another one on, because right now I'm working, okay, so right now I'm working 3 jobs. What the fuck? Uh-oh. Oh, wait, that deep. What? Oh, God. Yeah, but right now I'm working 3 jobs. I was working 4 last year this time. What was I doing? I was doing housekeeping, babysitting, tutoring, and personal assistant stuff. And the thing that gets me, I think the biggest reason why I'm like, right now I just need to make freaking money. And that's why I need to figure out, that's why I just need to, it's so hard not to feel so overwhelmed by these things, because it is like, as soon as those words came out of my mouth, I was like, this is exactly why this whole thing feels so steep and overarching. It's because I feel like everything is interconnected, so it does always put pressure on life transitions to provide the answers for like so many different grievances, but then sometimes that isn't the case, and then I leave feeling dissatisfied. But I don't want to feel dissatisfied for putting the weight of expectation on one circumstance rather than understanding that life is a reiterative process, and that to see the results that I want, there are many transitions that have to take place. But I think that that's really hard because right now I've gotten a lot better at transitions, but right now it's just the fact that for me, none of the ones that I'm stepping into are familiar, which is making me really nervous, and I don't know many people who have experienced similar. So I have no problem with being the first person in my realm that I'm aware of to do something that I am currently trying to do, but I think it makes me nervous not to have like success in that thing exemplified, because it's like I am the only person now that I can look to for how to move forward, because I am the only, well, that's what it feels like is what I'm saying. But I think this is why also talking through these things with myself helps a lot, because as I'm saying this, I'm like, just because I might be the first person pursuing it the particular way I am, like every life circumstance is different, and offers like a completely different set of circumstances than one another. So all that you can do to ask for advice and to figure out how to navigate a situation is find people whose situations are proximal, talk to them person to person. It's not that deep. It kind of is. Is it that deep? Maybe it's not. I think also it's such a weird stage, well, a beautifully weird stage in my life, because it's like I have so many people in my life that work completely different positions. Like, I think it's really crazy to me because it's like there are so many people. Like, I have a couple people in my life that are like medical practitioners, and then I have a couple people in my life that are like that do like handiwork, and then I have a lot of students in my life, and then I have some parents in my life, and then I have, like, it's such a vast array of people that I'm like, I have a whole library of information in front of me. I hope that I really, yeah, I can leverage just my intellectual resources around me, because there are a lot of really refined minds in my presence that I'm like, I should really take advantage of this. And I don't know, that's just a really cool thing. It is actually such a cool thing, especially because I'm like, I love learning things from people. This actually will not be horrible or hard if I approach this the way that I approach interpersonal connections. But I think right now for me, I want to figure out how to feel okay getting the ball rolling. I think that that's one of the barriers to entry, or the barrier to entry that I want to be able to address, because yeah, I feel like I know what steps are necessary to start, but actually, like, getting the ball rolling is kind of the biggest thing right now. So I think what I'm going to do, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have the communications that are necessary with people prior to New Year's, so that I can put some stuff on the books to like co-work with some people. And I'm thinking I want to start hosting like community events, which would be really awesome, because then I can like what was I gonna say? Yeah, then I can have a lot of like creative presence in my life consistently, because I feel like I love links and whatnot, but friends a lot of the time when I hang out, which is beautiful, but I'm like, I want to co-create. I feel like I love hanging out. I love hanging out. I love hanging out. I love hanging out. But I feel like the people in my life are all people that anytime we're having conversations, I'm having ideas and I'm thinking of things. Like, I have really good conversations with the people in my life, and I think it's really beautiful. But every time I'm around people that I love, I'm like, I want to create. Like, right now I'm thinking of so many things because you're putting so many like ideas and questions and concepts into my head. So I'm like, what do I create of this? What concepts can come of this? So I'm always like in a what are the next steps? Like, what information are you telling me that we can take into like a different realm, or who could be helped from the words that you're, yeah. So it's like, I would love to be in a space of creation, or even just like in, yeah, a co-working space, so that I can figure out how to apply a lot of the things that are really important to me into like transitional processes that I'm kind of encountering right now. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to see how things shake out. I am just so, yeah, I'm excited to see how things shake out. This ulcer is killing me though. It actually hurts so bad. Because now it's like, well, it doesn't hurt so bad. It's more that it's like tender, and anytime that I'm like moving my face, it feels super like it hurts. Ow. Okay.